the bad, and the ugly. Little or minimal idea about book knowledge. This one is not interested in book knowledge. The knowledge he has gained is traditional knowledge, cultural knowledge, societal knowledge, as well as experiential knowledge. In other words, whatever he's advising you about, he has seen it, he has gone through it, he has been there, he's done that. So he's not just telling you based on what somebody wrote in a book. It's not just telling you based on other people's experiences. It's telling you from his own personal experience that this is what I've come to understand. This is what I came to see. I remember the last time when I engaged in something similar to what you're just bringing before me now. This is what I did. I did that. I did this. Or I missed this on the way. I wasn't able to pick up until after 2 months. And as soon as I realized the formula, I lashed into it and things went straight sweet. Yeah? So his knowledge is not book at all. This young man is now saying, they've given me the advice and the advice is not the same. Which one am I to follow now? Which one would I listen to? Which one can I count on? And I'm bringing it to you two. Put yourself in the shoes of this young man. If you were caught in between these two advisors, which of them would you gladly, like easily, authenticate, listen to? Which of them's advice would you take without blinking or batting an eye of suspicion? Like, I'm not trusting this guy. Or I think that other one is better. I'm not trusting the other one. I think this one is better. So help me know, because the truth is, in life, each and every one of us, we all go through that stage where we take a deep breath and we need help. We need someone to show us, lead us, advise us. We need somebody to just let us into, hey, this is how you should go. We are at the crossroads of our lives, right? So hit me up though. I really want to know. I mean, we've gotten two takes, three takes now. One from David, another from Sophia, and Emmanuel right there. What would be yours? Who would you rather have to advise you? Someone who's younger than you or someone who's older than you? However, these two persons, they both have knowledge, and that's very key, right? Except that the knowledge is not framed in the same way and manner, right? 0907 353 0044. That is 0907 353 0044. The other number is 0909 705 4450. That's the WhatsApp portal number. And the second studio number you can call to reach out to me to advise this young man who's having trouble choosing an advisor. This is really funny. A lot of advice going on there. Would be 0908 766 8888. Right. Well, keep it coming though. I don't know, is the cold getting to you already? I know the weather was drizzling. Is it still drizzling out there though? Well, I don't know. But does it also seem as though the shine will shine today? Oh, I remember the meteorological department had already made it clear that we may be having a lot of rain this time. Anyways, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Sam. I'm calling from Masaka.
Sam is coming from Masaka. Sam, talk to me.
Yeah. I just stumbled on this story now, and it touched me kind of.
Right.
The first thing I think the person in question should do is, I want to believe, aside of those two friends, there are other people on the surface of the earth, right?
Yes, most definitely.
So what I would advise is, Let him seek the opinion of other people too who are not his friends, who are professionals in the same area of business.
Okay.
So then when he can even seek the advice of as many people as possible. Then when he gets advice from them, he will sift the advice and look at the ones that are, kind of similar, those who share almost the same kind of view as it concerns the business. That is one way to it. Then secondly, he himself could go on, some form of research that can help him, because I want to believe that even before you even made decision to go into that specific area of business, he would have done some findings.
Yeah.
So, otherwise, he would have. Why didn't he opt for selling charcoal, for example, or maybe go to some other form of business? So he would have done some kind of form of research for him to have come to the conclusion of going into rice production and oil. So let him, enhance his knowledge in that area. Then the third thing is that whether we like it or not, you cannot take away the place of experience. That is just the truth. Right. But the reality about it again is that experience, the kind of experience you ask, in my language they say, if you are seeking an advice from an elderly person, you should ask if that person has suffered some form of mental challenge before, so that you know the kind of person you are taking advice from. But having said that, even in the Bible, we have a situation where the successor of Solomon, he had those who served with Solomon who were elderly, and they gave him an advice. Then he called his friends, his age group. They gave him an advice as well. But he took to those of the younger generation, and we know what happened, because that was the beginning of the end of that reign then. Yeah, so, but that is not to say I'm discountenancing the experience of the younger generation these days. But by and large, let him seek more advice from other people who are not even his friends. Maybe, in fact, to an extent, the friends have. To an extent, maybe the sentiments may come in. Because aside of the fact that they are professionals, it's just like a surgeon. They will not allow him to carry out any surgical procedure on his family member, because there will be compromised emotions and all that will come in. So let him seek advice from those who are outside his, those who he didn't even have any form of relationship.
Right.
Maybe some other people who are professional, neutral bodies. Then when he gets this opinion, he can now keep them together, draw inferences. I think that will help him in his decision.
Awesome.
Thank
you. You have the spoken comprehensive wisdom right there. Appreciate you. Right. Well, the phone line's still open, though. You want to tell me what you think? I mean, there's been an in-depth analysis from my dear brother right there. But what are you adding to the discourse this morning? His name is Sam. Yeah, in case you didn't know, Sam. That's his name. All right. What do you think? Because some will argue and say, oh, the younger generation, they are the ones who know what's up, who knows what's up, what's going on. The older generation, yeah, they're there. They know things too, but yeah, their time don't pass. Their time has passed. So we are looking at those who are of a younger generation, who know how to navigate through life. I mean, why do you think they call them Gen Zs? I mean, they read books, they watch, they see it on the TV, social media, internet. They see all of these things, and they draw, some conclusion from it, some strength from it. Now, don't get me wrong. When I say Gen Z now, I'm not saying that, there are no Gen Zs whose minds and body and whatever is sound. Oh, there are. I met a couple, and they blew my mind. And there's a couple also who have come here, on one show or the other, and the way they think, it's amazing, honestly. Very much amazing, right? But then again, aren't they more relevant to the present, to the now? Or should we say that whatever has happened or whatever is happening now has happened before? Like my father would say, there is nothing new under the surface of the earth. But there is nothing new. Everything is still the same. We just keep refurbishing, repackaging, and then putting it all out. And people go, wow, wow, wow. Of course, they will wow because they didn't know it was inexistent before. It just got repackaged, remodeled, revamped again. I can give you strong examples. One of such is Afro. You know, those who keep the Afro thingy. Oh, back in the day when I saw the Afro, it felt like they were trying to build an L castle. That's how the Afro used to be. It's never ever equal at the top. It will go down slant a bit as if somebody used something to slice it. But that was the Afro at the time, right? But anyways, let me know what you think. This is more like the older generation versus the younger generation this day.
Hello, Barrister.
Hello to you, Chanya. Good morning.
Welcome to radio.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I think you should go for the older one. I'm busy now. I cannot talk more than this.
Okay. You should go for the older one. Appreciate that one from you, though. Chanya right there, even in the midst of the busy schedule, she'd be like, the busy schedule, rather, she'd be like, you know what, go for the older person. That person is more experienced, has seen life, knows how life is. It's experiential. It's not talking book. It's not Cherekambia. It's not, no. That older person, no, he knows it. For anything he will say to you now, Makawai. It is the truth, though. You have to go for the older person. But then there are still arguments about, what about the younger person who's also full of wisdom, who may not be directly experiential, in other words, did not go through life, experiences, the bad, the ugly, and all of that personally, but went through it through other people's experiences. But I'll leave it off on here first of all. When we do come back, of course, from this commercial, it will be me getting to hear from you, and as well as taking more messages as they are coming in via the website. That's talking www.eaglesfm.com. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
For every Naija man, woman, pikin, and the future wey we dey hustle for, two strong names don finally jam. Na confidence bind us together. Dis na Naija wey everyday dey show you say better fit happen. As you dey hustle, dey push, and dey try to make life better, you suppose waka with strong mind. But make we yarn as e be, confidence pass hope. E mean say no matter your waka, no matter who you be, you get who dey your back. Dem go stand for your matter, hold ground, make you no fall. Sanlam Alliance sabi say confidence no be for only people wey get levels. E belong to everybody wey dey try. Na why we join hand. Two strong bodies don turn one heartbeat to give you the main protection wey go follow you for this life journey. Whether na for business, family, or for your daily bread, we dey your side. As we don jam, we go fit protect you pass before. Dey do more together and dey carry each other dey go front. Sanlam plus Alliance don be one name. Sanlam Alliance. Make una waka your life with confidence.
Please listen to this announcement. Farex Borehole. We are competent. We are committed. We simplify borehole for your borehole survey, for your borehole drilling, or any of your borehole challenges. Call us on 080 3596 5170 080 3596 5170. You can visit our office at Goshen Plaza, opposite Jabi Motor Park, Abuja.
Abuja, you're in luck. It's the upgrade promo from My Abuja Home Limited. For their Broadwater estate and plots in Gwagwalada, get 250 square meter for just 700k when you make an outright payment. That's a whopping 81% discount, or go premium with 500 square meters for only 1 million naira. That's 80% of the original price of 5 million naira. With our authentic FCT land document, you have no issues at all. We have a flexible payment plan for up to 12 months for your convenience. Get your land in Broadwater Estate, Paiko, Gwagwalada now, with green environment, accessible roads, power supply, guaranteed security, and lots more. Call or WhatsApp My Abuja Home on 0808 883 7426 0808 883 7426 or 0808 272 3824 0808 272 3824. Hurry now, promo ends soon. These opportunities also open to military personnel. My Abuja Home Limited. Affordable. Live the life.
Okay, 40 minutes gone past the hour of 10 on the AM side. 21st day in the month of July of 2025, and it's a Monday. Where are you at this moment? Right? Are you at your place of work? Are you at your business place? Are you in a bank? Are you on the roadways having your radio stuck up with the earplug in your ear? Well, I wouldn't advise that if you're on the roadways. All right, okay. Please don't have your earplugs or headphones on while you're on the roadways. It's risky. All right. Okay, so please, wherever it may be that you are listening to us from, and if you're watching live on Facebook and YouTube, you should get this. Get it. Right. Well, we're bringing the quagmire, the issue that a young man is facing right there. And this young man is asking for your thoughts. He says that he's wanting to engage into a rice, oil business, but he has two solid friends that he doesn't joke with. He don't play with these friends. I mean, there's no joking around. He's not joking. Whatever is meeting them is for something serious, something real, right? And he says, well, I want to start a business though, but I have some concerns. I am still confused. I'm at the crossroads, of making that decision already. So he has met the one who is in his late 20s, who has advised him about the business. Yeah. Now, this young advisor who is in his late 20s has no primary experience at all whatsoever. In other words, most of the things he says is as a result of other people's experiences documented, other people's experiences that he has witnessed, other people's experiences that he has read from books, and all of that, observation and all. Yeah? But not because he experienced it himself. Now, the second advisor is one who does not pay attention to books, doesn't even know what books have to say about issues like that. Most of it, for him, it is about him having experienced the most aspect of life, is now able to pass down knowledge to someone else who is in need, who would only but dare to ask. So he's already given his own advice to this young man. This young man has two powerful logical advice that makes a lot of sense, but they're separate. They're not exactly the same, right? One is saying go left, the other is saying go right. Now, if you were in his shoes, who would you rather listen to? Is it the older advisor who is in his late 40s, has experienced the most of life personally, so whenever such a person is talking to you, say, as I have experienced it, as it happened to me. I remember when they're telling you the story of what they experienced. And the other would be, let me give you a case study. In 2020 something, there was a family of 10 who did this, who did that, who did this. They tried to do this and do that, and finally the thing didn't work. Why? Because, they always have a lot of stories to tell you too, in terms of other people's experience or experiences. So this younger guy is just in his late 20s, while the other one is in his late 40s. Which of these guys would you rather take advice from? It's quite dicey, I know. It's very dicey, but hit me up now and let me know. 0907 353 0044. The other number is 0908 766 8888. And you can just head out to the WhatsApp portal now, leave a message right there in the comment section, and let me know. 0909 705 4450. Still taking messages now that's coming from via the website, or from the website rather. And this one on here says, both are valuable, but context matters. Oh, both of the advice, they're valuable, but the context of it is what matters, is what differentiates them. I see. All right, Aisha from Wuse in Abuja. Thank you, Aisha, for being a part of it. Well, this one all the way from Chidi. Chidi, you're in the United States of America. Thank you. Says, I'd listen to the older one's practical wisdom. Chidi says. And to Ibrahim in Asada, Abuja, it says, book knowledge is good, but life experience is better. Right? Ibrahim is saying that book knowledge is good, but when you say you experience life, okay, that one is better. Book is better than this one. Anyways, thank you. And to Noma right there, Noma, you are in the UK, London. Thank you. Says, depends on the situation. Both have merits. Okay. So depends on the situation. But if the situation allows for it, you can say, hey, you know what? Both have merits, but it depends on the situation. You look at the situation first, and then you decide which one you're going to take in the long run. Thank you. Well, Moses, you're in Kubwa. Thank you, Far Too Kind, for being a part of this discourse this morning. And says the older advisor knows more about life's realities. Of course, I give you that. Can't take it away from him. And Adeola in Port Harcourt now is saying youth brings fresh perspectives from books. It is the job of the youths today to bring fresh perspectives from books as their own knowledge, and of course bring about the change that we so are dying to see, aren't we? Well, thank you. And I'm seeing you now. This one from Jabi in Abuja now is coming from Victor. Victor says, I trust the one who has lived it. If you have not lived a certain life for me, and you were coming to advise me, nah, I will not take it. But if you've lived it before, and you tell me that you've seen it all, you've done that, that's when I'll take it. Because for me, I can trust the fact that you've been through it, so you know how it feels. But for the other person who's only based on knowledge, I don't think I can take that advice. It may be very wonderful. He may be so full of wisdom and everything, but I need to ask you, does it really matter the age of someone? Does it really matter the age of someone right there? Does it? Because I'm still asking myself, it doesn't. Does it matter? Just as one of the family members have said, I think it's Aisha now. Okay, no, not Aisha. The one who says that it depends on the perspectives. Okay, Adeola says, depends on the perspective. And I think someone else made something about the context. Don't forget the context. Oh yeah, still Aisha. Is Aisha that said it. Aisha says, both are valuable, but context matters. So put it in the right context, and then you will understand better, right? So you will understand better. Anyway, so is there going to be a late call now talking to me about this? I mean, y'all have never been in a crossroad before, like where you're deciding whether or not to go left or to go right to start this business, or to leave to start the other one and stuff like that. Y'all have been there, right? You've been there at one point or the other. Everybody, as long as you got blood and water in your veins, you've been there. I've been there a lot. Oh, I can tell you that. I've been there a lot. You just have to make that decision. And you always know how they say, that one decision can either make or mar you. Oh yeah, for life. It takes the mercy of God. I tell you, sometimes there are some decisions that we make can either destroy us or make us great. But then we have to still make these decisions. So if you've been at a crossroad, you've been at a crossroad before, you've been at a place of deciding between left and right, and now you have the opportunity of two people who have spoken to you, one being younger but full of wisdom, the other being older as well as full of wisdom. Who would you listen to? Who would you vibe with the more? That is the question that we asked right about that. Yeah? All right, so we will head out now. Just pay some bills, right? We'll be right back in a short bit. You already know this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.